So I came from Pennsylvania to all the way to Tennessee to thinking I'm gonna be around family that really cared, but family changes on you. It starts acting weird, kinda. I was staying with my aunt since July, the end of July, and up till now, and I've been like very good with her helping me, making sure I have something to eat, even though she doesn't have to, because I could buy my own food. I told her I didn't want to eat their food if it was a problem, but she offered me the food to eat there, and she helped me get a shower and everything, and I appreciate everything she done for me, even though she doesn't realize that, or her husband. But I felt close to my aunt more, and I don't really feel close to her husband because I don't know, it's just me. But her husband's nice, whatever. I just whatever. And now she kept asking me like, when am I going to get my apartment, I kept telling her I'm working on it. And then the housing thing appointment came up. I went to that and everything was good, whatever. And then she was like calling saying, well, you need to call apartments immediately, like after you get out of there, and go to see the apartment. And I'm like, it doesn't work like that, because you have to call the apartment and ask them questions, a little details about the stuff, and get a scheduled appointment to see the apartment. It takes a process still. And I feel like they was rushing me into stuff like that, and that's why I try to tell her, like, it doesn't work like that. Like, and I feel like you guys are rushing me to get an apartment that fast as they want me to. But I have to call the apartment and I have to ask questions and schedule it and go see if I like it. But I know I have to find something fast. But that's what you have to do. You have to schedule the apartment. You have to schedule to see the apartment and go look at it and everything. It's a process. And then I had to like walk around the city because I don't know that area and I don't have no help. So I had to stay in that city for like 3 days because the bus schedule issue with that. That's why I had to stay over there like for 3 days in the city that I went to go to the appointment. They offered to drive me to go to my appointment after theirs, but I just felt like I wanted to take the bus over there and go through that situation, thinking that I was going to find a shelter there because they was all full, that's why. So I had to stay outside all night and stuff there. And then the next day I caught the bus back to my aunt's, and she was suggesting that I stay over there so I don't have to keep going back and forth to save money. I'm like, yeah, I understand that, but I really didn't want to stay over there. But I called the shelter and everything. They don't have no rooms over there. It's all full over there. But here, I went back to my aunt's yesterday. She gave me something to eat. I ate something and I then packed my bag because she wanted me to go to the rescue mission so I can get help faster. That's what she was saying. And so I was going to go, but they said the bed was full then too. So I just ate something and then I left out because I know like they don't want me there. They want me to go to the shelter. So I left out and was sitting in the park, and then my friends, I don't know, I post stuff on Facebook to update it, and then my friends contacted me. It was like, well, you can't stay outside, we'll get you a hotel and whatever. Latana and Shalsa YouTube channel. They have YouTube channels. And they helped me get a hotel because I really don't have the funds to get the hotel. And so I got a hotel and everything. they did, and they got me a Uber to there. And I stayed there and slept thankfully to them. And then I went back to my aunt's house, and then my bag was on the front porch. And I'm like, what is going on? Because all my important papers are in the bag. They're in the bag, my important papers. And my stuff was just sitting on the porch. And I'm like texting her. And she's like, blah, blah, this, that. And I'm like, well, I was at the hotel.